it going? So today on BKRsport it is a top 10 Tuesday, so let's get a top 10 going on. Today we're going to be looking at 10 of the biggest sporting mistakes that cost the game. Let's get into this. Okay, let's get this started off with an absolute cracker. Not gonna lie, I was genuinely in tears when I saw this for the very first time. In a college football match between the Stanford University Cardinals and the California Golden Bears, the Cardinals were up 20-19 with just 4 seconds left on the clock. Now, it wasn't the coach that made this mistake, or it wasn't a player that made this mistake either. It was actually the marching band. How, you ask? Stanford squib kick, obviously one of the Bears players grabbed the ball and started running, obviously, to get the last minute play and just take it home for the win. He got more by about 5 Stanford players, so obviously everyone in the ground thought game over. Hey, whoa, hey, marching band's on the field. Wait a second, hold up, the ball was pitched back. He runs around the play and it's down the right hand side of the wing. Marching band's all on the field. It's pandemonium, absolute pandemonium. He's going in and out, in and out, in and out. No one can get to him. Goes over, scores the touchdown. Stanford lose the game, and the Bears obviously go home winners. But the funniest part of this entire play was actually a trombone player who got in the way of the guy who scored the winning touchdown, but absolutely knocked down, absolutely axed. Number 2, and we've got Andre Escobar's own goal. Now this one isn't only crazy, but it's unbelievably insane. Back in 1994 FIFA World Cup, Colombia played the United States in a group match. This match would ultimately cost the team its chances of progressing through the group stage, but not only that, also cost a player his life. In pure accidental mayhem, Andre Escobar scored an own goal. He scored an own goal. It happens quite a lot in football. Well, it doesn't happen quite a lot, but it happens enough, which ultimately heavily contributed to the 2-1 loss that Colombia suffered to the United States. After returning to his home country just 10 days after the match, he was shot 12 times. Apparently there were a lot of gambling syndicates that lost a lot of money on this game. Unbelievable how sport can have that much effect on somebody's life. Gee whiz, Blaze, why are you going so dark? From the darkest point of the list to one of the funniest points of the list. Sorry, not sorry, Broncos fans, you're going to be in this one. No, I'm not talking about you, Denver Broncos. You just wait a second, alright? I'm talking about the Brisbane Broncos of the NRL in the 2015 Grand Final. It was always going to be a brutal match. Queensland rivals Brisbane Broncos and the North Queensland Cowboys coming together for the first time in the NRL Grand Final. 80 minutes gone, siren goes off. Ball still in play. Broncos are winning by 4. Cowboys, they miraculously muster up a try on the sideline after the siren to take it extra time. The purpose of this list, let's just forget Thurston's misconversion from the sideline. We'll just forget it for a moment. Wait a second, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Okay, we'll go to the spot. We'll go Manly ball. We'll use a Manly ball for a second. It's then kickoff, extra time, most nerve-wracking moment of any rugby or any sports fan's life. If you go into extra time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The ball's flown through the air. Broncos are receiving. Ben Hunt comes down to Ben Hunt and lost the ball forward. Dropped the ball from the kickoff, which gave the Cowboys the ball on the 20-metre line. Completely on his own, about to start their own set of 6, and bang, see you later, pretty much Broncos go home. You basically just leave now. Immediately the scrum is formed for the Cowboys. They get the ball, they run it up a few times, but you all knew what was going to happen. Jonathan Thurston, slots the field goal right over. Cowboys win their first ever Grand Final. Number 4, and we are at the infamous slip of the 2008 Champions League Final by none other than Mr. Steal Yo Girl John Terry. Cristiano Ronaldo had already missed his shot and was in tears, thinking he'd lost the Champions League for Manchester United. However, it wasn't his slip that would go down as the one that cost the game. No, we're not talking about you, Gerard. It was actually John Terry who made his way up to the penalty spot to seal it for Chelsea to win the Champions League for the first time in their history. Ultimately, the pitch was too wet. The ball went flying. Some people say they can still see it to this day. And obviously, Chelsea lost the final. Halfway through the list now, and let's get some college football action back in this mix. 1984 Orange Bowl, a match between the Miami Hurricanes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Nebraska Cornhuskers? The match proved to be a little controversial. Not because of a match fixing scandal, not because of any cheating of any sort, not because of any ref decision that was made during the game. Nebraska scored in the final minute of play to take the scores to 30-31 with a kick to come. You'd think that going for that kick to make the game 31-31, knowing you're going to win the championship, you'd think you'd take the kick, right? Well, No, actually, they decided to go for the 2-point conversion. They wanted to win the game outright. Obviously, the resulting pass was incomplete, and the Miami Hurricanes went on to win the championship themselves. Number 6, and the University of Michigan's Fab 5 is going to make this list. We all know it, we all wish we were around to see it. The University of Michigan's Fab 5, an absolute star bunch of players. Fantastic skills, revolutionised the sport, but just one thing though, just one thing. Chris Webber. Fab 5 made it to 2 consecutive national championship games, which is huge. But they did lose them both. One was worse than the other though. In the second match of the 2, Chris Webber of Michigan had the ball in his hand. They were down by 2 points with just 11 seconds left in the clock. He then decided that he wanted to call a timeout. But they had no more timeouts left. So when you don't have any timeouts left and you call a timeout, that actually results in a technical foul, giving them a shot at the line and a turnover. See you later, championship. See ya. See you later. Number 7, and this is my favourite of the list. This is 150% my favourite one on this list. Cheap beer, anyone? I'll give you for 10 cents. I'll give you a beer for 10 cents. If you were offered a day, yeah, I'm talking to you here. If you were offered a day out at the baseball with 10-cent beers all day, would you utilise that to the best of your ability? You are bloody damn right I would. Back in 1974, a match between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers had to be forfeited by the Indians because of unruly sports fans. No joke, the 10-cent beers came back to bite them as the drunk fans started to riot the stadium in the 9th inning. Drinkers hoarding the field, explosive firecrackers, bases literally getting stolen. It was mental. I get the idea behind it and, garnering support and getting people to the game, but gee whiz, I'd take a $5 and get blind. Number 8, and the cricket season is coming up. Well, it's already here, but it's pretty much over. But we definitely need to add in a cricket blunder. Back in 1999 at the Cricket World Cup in England, Australia played South Africa in the second round of the competition. At the time, the South Africans were really well known for being able to rally against opposition teams like the Aussies. South Africa was completely dominant and was destroying the Aussies. They only had one player to get out, and that was the legendary Steve Waugh. Herschel Gibbs stepped up to bowl, Waugh clipped it, went straight to Gibbs. Gibbs caught the ball and immediately threw it up in the air to celebrate. But wait, he didn't catch the ball on its return. Waugh was then judged not out, and then he went over to Gibbs and said, "You've just dropped the World Cup, mate." And was he right? As he went on to score a century, won the match, and Australia went on to win the World Cup. Everyone knows about this. Everyone knows about this. The Zidane headbutt. The 2006 World Cup final between France and Italy. Damn those cheating Italians. The Australians got bloody jibbed. The match had gone to extra time at 1-1. France were dominating, and they were really looking like sealing the trophy before the 120th minute and being forced into penalties. But then the 110th minute rolls by, and Marco Materazzi, defender of the Italian team, said something derogatory about Zinedine Zidane's sister and provoked a vicious headbutt right to his chest. This resulted in a red card. See you later to all the momentum that France had built up, went into penalties, and Italy won it. Don't you get me started on that Australia versus Italy match. Don't you get me started. Mr. Resistant, number 10, and it's Steven Gerrard. Bloody Steven Gerrard can't get off these lists. It's been 2 weeks, 2 videos, and he's in both 2 videos. If you haven't checked out my previous video of the top 10 jokes of all time, then go and check that one out. But for now, let's talk a little bit about Stevie G. The 2013-14 Premier League season, and Liverpool were absolutely primed to take out their first league title in 23 years. Liverpool had just beat Manchester City 3-2 at Anfield to seemingly win the league. That wasn't the case. Liverpool needed to just win 2 of their remaining 3 matches to win the league. But let's forget about the Crystal Palace let slip 3-0 to 3-3 game for a second, and let's just talk about the Chelsea game. In that game, they lost 2-0 to the Blues, and it threw a spanner into the works. The reason they lost this match 2-0, well, a key reason was Stevie Gerrard. Just before halftime, literally on the cusp of halftime, Stevie Gerrard slips as the last line of defence on the halfway line and gives the ball to Demba Ba. Demba Ba runs up the other end of the field, bang, 1-0, Chelsea go up. Up until that moment, you just knew in the second half that Liverpool were going to score and they were going to go on to win that game. But then when Chelsea scored, the momentum reversed. Liverpool just couldn't find a way to get their minds out of it that they were going to choke this season. Good on you, Stevie Gerrard. Still waiting for a Premier League title, Liverpool. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. if you did like it, please give me a big thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying this content. Top 10s are Tuesdays, challenges are Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays are usually game day experience vlogs, and obviously I go to the sporting events. And other days are random videos or pretty much the NBA 2K17 series that I've got going on. So if you're a sports fan and you haven't subscribed yet, then you need to click the subscribe button below to get all that in your subscription feed. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See you.